PKD Nambiar, political analyst, joining us live, who does well. PKD Nambiar, obviously corruption emerging as a big issue in Karnataka. The opposition believes that this video, that this latest development, disproves the theory of corruption-free governance being given by the CM Bommie.
Well, Uday, corruption is like a cancer. I mean, it's there with every political party. It exists in every political party. And it may be immature for anybody to say that my party do not have anybody who's corrupt. But the bottom line is that a professional political party, an organized system should be there. If you find somebody corrupt, that party should be able to show him the way. And in Karnataka, whatever had happened yesterday, or in the last 2 days of that MLA with 8 crore rupees of worth money, reveals a big story, and BJP taking a very strong stand and making it sure that the Lokayukta is a independent body who has been allowed to function like an independent body. That says that may go in the advantage of BJP rather than going it as a disadvantage in the poll-bound Karnataka, because people do understand that if they wanted to, and Justice Patil has very clearly said that there is zero pressure from the government with regard to any kind of a corruption charges, and they have got any complaint and they are taking an action. And it is evident that BJP as a government has stood for corruption free. And the same thing had happened in the case of Santosh Patil. You remember that Ishwarappa had to go. Ishwarappa was a former deputy chief minister and a very, very powerful minister and a senior leader, but he had to also resign because an inquiry is going on. So I believe that people are much more matured. And we have also seen in the same case of like DK Shivkumar from his Delhi house in Safdarjung, if you recall, so much of money has been received, and he even went to jail sometimes ago for almost a good 6 months. The investigations are on. Siddaramaiah has got. So Karnataka, especially Karnataka, has got the politicians in Karnataka, irrespective of political party, have got this, what do you call this, trend or some kind of, they're all businessmen. Most of these Karnataka politicians, I'm not talking about everybody, I'm not giving any blanket statement. So there is an element of corruption. But if a political party like BJP is taking a strong stand, yes, we mean business, and anybody whomsoever is caught in red-handed will not be spared. I think that may be, that kind of a stand should be welcomed, and not interfering in the inquiry. That also shows that at least the central leadership of the BJP is acting on the people. That is one. Second part of it is that, interestingly, that Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal, I don't know whether you have been able to hear his speech. It gives me, it's really amusing that a person who's, most of his old, colleagues are, two of them are right now in jail. One had to resign a few months ago, and two of his MLAs in Punjab has got red-handed with taking bribe. One minister in Punjab has got, and it's like an 8-year-old party or a 10-year-old party. Many ministers had to resign and in the jail, and he is going and preaching the people a Delhi model of governance. I think educated, and Karnataka is not like any other state. It's one of the most developed states. And if you go and tell the people that the Delhi model, the people will laugh at him, because if you really look at whether it is health, education, even in the higher education and etc., Karnataka is a super duper model. Every large enterprises wanted to go and invest in Karnataka. Karnataka's development model is one of the most promising states in the country, which provides almost, I think, 22% or something like that for the GDP of the country. Foxconn wanted to, its IT capital. So making that typical standard statement and abusing all the other political parties, I think Aam Aadmi Party has already chewed more than what it already had taken a bite of more than it can chew. And going further, he is making his own mockery, and the people of Karnataka will not accept such kind of a politics. It's a very, very different state. I go to Bangalore and Mangalore almost, at least in the last 6 months, I must have traveled almost 13, 14 times to Karnataka, and I've traveled almost, except the Hyderabad, Karnataka, almost every part of Karnataka as a part of as a political strategist. The trend in Karnataka is that the BJP is still holding a very, very prominent part. And some places, for an example, the JDS, I mean the Gowda, Janata Dal, Kumaraswamy, that faction, they have very small pocket of this thing. And Karnataka also, people now wanted to have a stable government, and the kind of image Narendra Modi as a leader has got for, I mean, it's very prominent. And also, please note, all the hijab issue, all those kind of radicalization. Karnataka is one government which has taken a very strong stand, whether it is in Hubli or in Mangalore or in Udupi and all those places. This is all going to have some kind of a consolidation of vote for the BJP along with its development. But yes, beware, the BJP should show the way when it comes to corruption. Much more, dil mange more actions from the BJP top brasses.
Okay, let me take that across to our other guests as well. And, Huda Jariwala, of course, does want to, respond. But PKD Nambiar, are you satisfied with the kind of action taken so far by the Karnataka government after this case came to light?
So I'll tell you, Uday, in this case, for an example, it's a Lokayukta. Lokayukta is a judicial body which has got its own full power. The government's role, as far as I understand, is limited because Lokayukta has got its own police. So the predominant action will happen from Lokayukta with regard to.
No,
this
but do you
case.
believe this MLA action should be taken against this MLA?
Absolutely, of course, he should be thrown out. He should be jailed. There is no way how, as a political leader, you will be able to have 8 crore rupees in your cash in your hand, and overall he may have hiding more than instead of 8 crores, 80 crores. We don't know. I think the people like him should be thrown out from the politics. And Uday, can if she has traveled to Karnataka,
multiple
I
times,
wearing a special glass that time, wherein she can only see like this. She cannot see anything else. I can only request you, my dear ma'am, the education model.
I don't think you have a right to comment on my Karnataka visit like that.
You don't even understand the basics of education then. Just listen to me for a minute. I'll tell you. The education model of Kerala and Karnataka is world famous, not from today, from the last 40 years. I have studied in an aided.
What about corruption?
I have studied in a government-aided school.
Okay. Let's move on now. Come in here. PKD Nambiar, how much of relevance is this particular hijab issue, and where do you stand in this debate, which you're hearing, Ira?
Two things, Sudhir, very quickly. Two, I'm little amazed that why are you giving so much of importance to Aam Aadmi Party in Karnataka? One, that party do not even exist in Karnataka, do not even have any, not even 0.1% of the vote or nothing. It's only just, ma'am, can I speak? But just heckling on each other is not the way to debate, right? So I'm only saying the second, so don't give this undue importance to Arvind Kejriwal or Aam Aadmi Party in Karnataka. That party do not exist there. Number two, part is the hijab. Number two,
Aam Aadmi Party को आप क्यों घबरा रहे हैं? क्यों घबरा रहे हैं सर? काहे घबरा रहे हैं? आम आदमी पार्टी तो अभी सिर्फ कदम रखा है कर्नाटका में. Let us campaign.
Ma'am, I belong to a different class. You may please go on.
Please do not be scared of Aam Aadmi Party. We're only here for.
Ma'am, बस करो. ये किसको क्या बात कर रहे हैं? आपको पता है दुनिया सुन रहे हैं. So only one thing which I wanted to tell you.
Yes.
Leave the Aam Aadmi Party because I don't want to give any importance to Aam Aadmi Party, at least in the case of Karnataka. Now comes to the hijab. The only problem the people don't understand, the issue, this particular ban is still in force because the High Court of Karnataka, and I believe the High Court of Karnataka is the constitutional body and we all need to respect whatever is the High Court order. It's already banned that the hijab in the schools in Karnataka, which is for everybody's information. And Uday, you and me have debated on this issue multiple times. Now the appeal is in the Supreme Court. Let the Supreme Court decide whether the girls in the school should be wearing any religious practice needs to be taken to the school. That will be decided by the Supreme Court. Till the time, hold on your thoughts or hold on your tracks. The idea is that Karnataka today have got multiple effects on especially the South Karnataka out there. The PFI has been banned. The ripple effect of that is the positive part of the people who were some of these fundamentalists who have been trying to create some kind of social disharmony in the society is either being arrested or being put in a different stage altogether because of the PFI and affiliated these organizations have been banned. Hence, my other friend from the panelist was just talking about, then it has improved definitely more participation of a particular community into the education, or in that way they are little bit more free. They are not anymore in that 100% control on those
I have a
fundamentals.
rebuttal on that.
So there is no secularism here. The education,
Yes.
education on secularism needs not to be taught to people of South.
I have to quickly turn our focus up because